Welcome to Men of the West, a podcast forged in the fire of history's defining moments, where we honor the valor, wisdom, and unyielding spirit of the great men who shaped our civilization. Here, we explore not only the thunder of battles, but also the pivotal events and timeless lessons that echo through the ages. With reverence, we stand in the shadow of our forebears, drawing from their triumphs and trials to lead ourselves into the future with courage and purpose. Today, we recount the epic saga of Gaius Julius Caesar, a titan whose ambition carved an empire and whose legacy burns eternal. Born in 100 BC to a patrician family of modest means, young Gaius Julius Caesar emerged from Rome's shadowed alleys with a mind as sharp as a gladius. His early years were marked by audacity, evading the wrath of Sulla, Rome's dictator, who saw in him a spark too dangerous to ignore. Caesar's charm and oratory won hearts. His intellect forged alliances. By his 30s, he climbed Rome's cursus honorum, securing the office of quaestor, then aedile, dazzling the masses with grand spectacles. His ambition was boundless, his vision piercing, a man destined to bend history to his will. Caesar's rise was not paved by words alone, but by the clash of steel and the roar of conquest. His campaigns in Gaul, from 58 to 50 BC, forged his legend. The pinnacle, the Battle of Alesia in 52 BC, a masterpiece of strategy that shattered the Gallic tribes. Picture the scene: a crisp dawn, mist curling over the hills of Gaul. Caesar's legions, 60,000 strong, encircle the fortified oppidum of Alesia, where Vercingetorix, the Gallic chieftain, holds 80,000 warriors. The air hums with tension, shouts of centurions, the creak of siege engines, the distant war cries of the Gauls. Caesar, astride his steed, surveys the field, his scarlet cloak snapping in the wind. His men labor, digging trenches, erecting palisades, crafting a double wall, circumvallation to trap Vercingetorix, contravallation to fend off a Gallic relief force. The Gauls charge, a tide of fur-clad warriors, their spears glinting, their horns blaring. Arrows rain, catapults hurl stones, splitting skulls. Roman discipline holds, shields lock, pillar fly, cutting through flesh. Vercingetorix's men falter, the relief force, 250,000 strong, crashes against Caesar's outer defenses. Dust chokes the air, blood soaks the earth. Caesar himself rides into the fray, rallying his legions, his voice a clarion call. The Gauls break, their spirit crushed. Vercingetorix surrenders, kneeling before Rome's unconquerable son. Alesia was not just a victory, it was Caesar's claim to immortality. This triumph propelled him to unparalleled power. Crossing the Rubicon in 49 BC, he defied the Senate, sparking civil war. Victory after victory, Pharsalus, Thapsus, Munda, saw him crush Pompey and his rivals. By 44 BC, he was dictator perpetuo, Rome's unchallenged master. As ruler, he reformed the calendar, creating the Julian system that shaped time itself. He expanded citizenship, rebuilt Rome's grandeur, and laid the foundations of an empire. Yet, his ambition sowed seeds of envy. The Ides of March, 44 BC, dawned cold and fateful. In the theatre of Pompey, Caesar, clad in purple, ascends to his seat. Senators gather, their togas hiding daggers. Brutus, his protege, steps forward, eyes burning with betrayal. The blades flash, 23 strikes pierce his flesh. Blood pools on the marble, staining Rome's heart. Caesar, unbowed even in death, utters "Et tu, Brute," and falls, his body draped at the foot of Pompey's statue. The Republic trembles, an empire is born in his shadow. What can men of the West learn from Caesar? His life teaches us that courage and vision can reshape the world, but hubris courts ruin. He dared greatly, uniting a fractured Rome, yet his ambition blinded him to treachery. We must strive with his boldness, but temper it with wisdom, knowing that true leadership balances power with humility. Caesar's legacy endures, a reminder to seize our moment, to forge our path, but to guard against the daggers of pride. Thank you for joining us on Men of the West. Until next time, stand tall, draw strength from the past, and march boldly into the future.